Yeah, I'll take 1 second.
Well, I don't have to say did you know, because you can actually see it now, but Sydney Fish Markets has 38,874 likes on Facebook.
Coca-Cola has over 99 million. So, just pause on that and think of how many people actually like the page of a fizzy drink. It's phenomenal. The potential of Facebook. You like the fizzy drink? Do you like the page? You're one of them? Okay, great. I'm not surprised. The potential for Facebook to reach people is almost limitless. Absolutely amazing.
So don't lie, who's got Facebook? Who's got your smartphone on you now? You need to put in seafood, Australia's industry of choice. That's our Facebook page we've created. That's literally, come on.
Okay, so g'day, my name's Daniel Kimberley. I'm a professional fisherman from the Northern Territory. Thanks, Brad, for that suggestion. I'm also the chairman of the Northern Territory Seafood Council, and I chose to be part of the social media group because I wasn't aware of what that used to. It was a challenge, but from a business point of view and industry point of view, I could see huge potential to reach a massive amount of people for very little money. So that appealed to me.
My name is Brenton Cardona. I was born and bred in the Territory. I work for the Northern Territory Fisheries in aquatic research. I got my own title wrong. Aquatic resource management in the recreational fishing sector. I chose to be a part of the social media group as I'm young and the digital age is now and upon us. And if we do not hurry up and get with it, the seafood industry will get left behind.
Okay, so the aim of our project was exactly in line with our vision and mission, and that's to promote the seafood industry. And to promote that through the platform of Facebook is what we chose, just because of, as you saw, the potential of it. And we decided that we were going to keep it simple to post content under 3 pillars, what we were calling pillars of content. And that was to promote the industry's social licence, to uphold it, to promote the economic value of different sectors in the industry, and the career opportunities, as we've just seen with the past project.
A lot of people might think Facebook, post, people read. It's not the case. There's a lot more work into it, and especially to get it right. So we're trying to analyse our data from every post we do and working out percentages of interactions to those posts, and also to help us better plan out our future posts so we are getting the most better reach and also the engagement that we want.
So the results, we need to crunch some numbers. And Facebook's actually makes it pretty easy to do this. And so we took advantage of that. Now, when we made this slide, we had 127 followers. That was just a couple of days ago. I think we've got, someone might be able to tell me now, but it's over 230. 247. And I reckon by the end of this, we should have all you guys liking and sharing it too, and by tomorrow it'll probably double. So it just grows. It's this beast that just grows. In the 48 days, 84 days, sorry, that we started the page up until now, we've posted 15 times about career opportunities. We've posted 15 times on social licence and experience in the fishery, or faces of the fishery, I guess, and 10 times on the economic value of the fishery. 40 posts across the past 84 days, that's about 1 every 2 days. And we've had a 48% engagement, interaction for each post we've had. So the graph that we can see here is the individual posts that we've done and the amount of likes we've got on the day.
So the way to get our results in our analytics is by using these graphs that Facebook offer us in the insights of the page. So being able to work out what our women and men percentage rate of who is on there. So at the moment, our women range between 25 and 34 years of age, and men around about the 35 to 34. So we need to try and think of ways to break into that younger market as well. Essentially, we're trying. Northern Territory, Western Australia, and Tasmania are our biggest followers. So New South Wales and everyone else, come on.
Left you down.
No paid boost, by the way, also. I'll just go over to this graph. I know I've taken up half the screen, but this graph is just showing all the organic posts that we have and then the interaction from each post from our general public as well.
So what did we find through our social media experiment, our social experiment that we did? We found that the seafood industry currently has a fairly low presence on Facebook. There's a lot of room for improvement. There's a fairly low engagement. So obviously some people do it better than others, but as a whole, we found it difficult. Our page was absolutely no different. I'm not going to lie to you. I'd love to get up here and go, we killed it. You know, everyone knows about the seafood, industry page, and it's going great guns. But it was hard, and we learned a lot from it. So our page is no different, and we're here to tell you that honestly.
Yep. So as you know, social license, very hard to do already, and it's extremely hard to do via social media. People that follow your page are not willing to read something that's an A4 size, especially on Facebook. So it's trying to get that message and your mission across in a short sentence that's going to capture them to actually open it up and read a little bit more into it.
On the other hand, using Facebook as a platform for employment, career opportunities, was actually a little bit easier, and there's a little bit more about that. And look, if you're at home, if you're a younger person looking for a career and you're scrolling through your phone, bang, straight away, using our past groups' posters, that grabs your attention and sucks you in. And it's short and it's sharp, and if you're looking for a job, bang, that's great. So it was actually a really good platform for promoting employment and career opportunities in the industry. We also have a job portal on the page. So if you go to the Facebook page, there's a special section there with a whole heap of recruitment agencies and places where you can find jobs. So you just click away and you can look for jobs. So the aim of it also is that, I guess, employers would use our page to promote themselves, businesses, organisations. So it is a really good platform for career opportunities promotion.
Economy on social media, we have found it very hard to find up-to-date data. So up-to-date data on social media. Is this due to a lack of the industry prioritising a highly valued industry in today's economic market? No, it's about not knowing how to use your social media properly. So in saying that, people aren't using Facebook to their best knowledge to expand their businesses or to get their message out there.
Okay, so look, to be honest, I already had a Facebook page, personal page when I started. This is the business page, and I thought it was pretty easy, pretty simple, just post and like and scroll away. But if you want to do it effectively, as a business or as an industry or an organisation, it's really quite difficult. And there are some really key things that you need to do, and a lot of time that you need to spend on it to get it right. And so we're going to go through a few of those things now that we have learned through our process on how to improve it.
And some of the major factors are timing. There are certain times of the day that you're just not going to get any interaction. So, someone's just think about your daily life. Lunchtime, going out for lunch, you're going to check your phone. So around about that 12 o'clock mark is going to get you some good interaction if you're going to put a post in. And also around your lunch times and also your dinner times when people are going home from work in the transit. These are the times that people are most on Facebook, and these are the times you need to post to get the better interaction. Asking questions of your followers. So there's parts on there that has discussion groups on your pages which will give you the opportunity to ask your followers what they would like to see on your page. If you are doing things right, you can get feedback to then better help your engagement for future posts. Photos, videos and text. There's no point having a story on a mud crab and a picture of a barra. We've seen a lot of missed things like that on Facebook, and you've got to have a clear message and make sure everything that you've posted is matching what your message you want to deliver. Frequency in your posts. Everyone thinks, yes, I've got my Facebook page. I'm just going to post at 2, post here, post 6 posts in one day will give you less engagement than having one post every 2 days. As this one will show, this one post will get 100% nearly response rate. 2 posts a day, you go down to 90, 3 posts, and you can see the decline there. So the more you're on Facebook and the more you're trying to engage your followers, you're actually losing your followers because they're just going, that's too much for me now, I'm not even going to bother. Paid posts. Everything we've done at the moment has been on organic posts. We have not spent any money on this. And we've had a 48% on every post engagement, I think it worked out to be. 48% for every post we've had a 48% engagement rate. If we were to use that paid post, it'd be vast. We'd be going to nearly 90 to 100% engagement. So if you want to use Facebook, boosting your post is definitely going to be in your best interest.
So we learned a bit about Facebook. That's great. But we also learned a lot of things about leadership along the way. Brenton and I are both in the Northern Territory. We did also have another member, Tim, who we drew from the course, and he was in WA. So we're all in distant areas. Being a professional fisherman and a business owner, I spent a lot of time at sea and overseas promoting my business. Brenton was spending a lot of time on Indigenous communities at the time and a lot of time out bush. So communicating was really difficult. So we found, as a leadership lesson, just how important communication is. And we also, I guess, Tim was our project leader. He knew a lot about Facebook. We put a lot of faith in him. And so the communication between the three of us at the time was very stunted and hard. And if you're all going to post on a Facebook page, you need to be cohesive and all on the same page and not posting twice or posting opposing things. So communication, we learnt, was king, and listening to each other, and also listening to the followers of the page and comments and reacting to that. So as I said, one of our team members, Tim, withdrew from the program, and Brenton and I had he was in the team leadership position, I guess, and that was a big blow for us. That really changed the dynamics, and it only happened about a week and a half ago. So we're getting everything ready to come here and give this awesome presentation, and Tim's our social media guru, and we're going to knock it out of the park, and he says, look, I can't come. So we had to really rally, really step up, and just prove ourselves, and we're here to say that we haven't done a perfect job, but we've learned a lot from it, and I think we've learned a lot about leadership and a lot about social media, so, and we're closer for it.
Definitely.
Yep.
Definitely. So what I've learned from also being on the social media strategy group, I now run the Northern Territory Facebook page, Fisheries Facebook page, and I've taken everything that I've learned from here and I'm using it in my today's work back up at home. I also can't stress about the leadership skills that I've learned. It's helped me for the better, being able to reflect and use the tools that I've learned from Jill and Chris to better myself. So do I need to change my approach on things? I look at myself. Do I have to look at myself? Do I have to change myself? How can I help myself, or am I helping others? Do I need to change my approach? And my biggest achievement of all is taking criticism of all kinds, but then accept, adapt and action it. As I've learned, the more feedback I get from my peers, the better I can become and the better I can deliver whatever I'm doing. And a better leader I will become.
So I've taken my Facebook lessons from this program, social media, and I've applied that to my business, and I'm hoping to also be able to apply that more to the Northern Territory Seafood Council once I get back. My business is we collect aquarium fish and coral and we export them all around the world. We now have over 5,500 likes on our page, and we're getting a huge amount of engagement and sharing. The fish you see up the top there is an unnamed Cerebellus species. It's a new species of fish that we found. It's now getting DNA checks. It glows under UV light. We just got a massive response on Facebook for that. People loved it. You know, it's being shared all around the world. And we were tagging overseas scientists and really high, people in the game, and they were sharing it. So we got a lot of reach from it. I'll put it on my signature for my emails. Why find us on Facebook. So it really has changed the way I've done business. So I've gotten a lot from it.
On behalf of the NT boys who are standing up in front of you, we'd like to thank you so much for your time and listening to us. And we'd especially like to thank a big mention to the rest of our NSILP team members. We couldn't have got where we are without your help and support. And definitely to Mum and Dad out the back, Chris and Jill. Thank you so much.